So I thought I'd sing you this song from my youth. Growing up in Belfast, I was often asked, and still am often asked, if I'm a Protestant or a Catholic. And I remember the very first time I was asked, and I looked at the man asking me, and I knew one thing, that I had to give this guy the right answer. So I ran the other way as fast as I could. Still running. I wrote this. This is called Religious Persuasion. It happens in Belfast, but it happens everywhere, all over the world, all the time. Nothing to do with religion. Protestant or Catholic, cried a voice from the crowd. Not you again, St. Peter, I was thinking aloud. I should have packed my bags, headed off for the coast. Had my time already come to meet the heavenly host. They switched on their halos, adjusted their harps, checked that the blades on the pearly gates were sharp. I asked them what they meant about religious bent. They said, that's the test. I said, that's the test I meant. They were given holy orders, I think you'll find. I was up against persuasion of the religious kind. It was hailing Marys at the drop of a tract. Said the 7 deadly sins were staying a rod of my flat. I pondered on the churches of England and Rome. I hadn't paid the rent for my spiritual home. Needed guidance from the leaders whose names I knew. Archbishop, whatever he's called now, and John Player number 2. Well, I quaked in my sackcloth, threw away my joystick, burned my Koran, and said I was agnostic. I mean an atheist, I cried. They moved in for the kill. The walls tumbled down as they handed me the bill. They weren't impressed with my distinctions, I think you'll find. I was up against persuasion of the religious kind. Well, a lamb to the slaughter, a human sacrifice. Told their spiritual leader his scepter looked nice. A hymn book skimmed my ear, but I was only grazed. And I dived for cover as the sun of Bibles blazed. In the gore I gasped, was it something I said? Then a solid granite altar hit me on the head. A collection plate plunged deep into my groin. They marched up discussing the Battle of the Boyne. As I expired, I was thinking they'd been rather unkind. But I was up against persuasion of the religious kind. So bleeding and naked, I was somewhat at a loss. The Good Samaritan was out drinking at the sign of the cross. Recalling their question, I felt totally alone as I peered out from underneath the tablets of stone. In the gutter lay the crushed remains of a Bible, proclaimed the grievances purely tribal. They made me see the light, for that I offer my thanks. I got collared by the dogs, and there's no way I'm gonna join their ranks. Onward, Christian soldiers, I hope you don't mind being afflicted by religion of the persuasive kind. They were singing da-da, la-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So if you're visiting some Irish town, the politician's head stuck deep in the ground, the only bell ringing has a graveyard sound. Someone gotta stand up or nothing's gonna change till religion is rearranged. Da-da, da-da-da-da. I said someone gotta stand up or nothing's gonna change till religion is rearranged. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.